What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome back to FTB Infinity. Today, I am a frog. Yep, it's a frog hat. I don't know, it was a little bit, It's green, but I don't know about green. Oh, spoiler. Spoiler. So there's some things I want to show you. Ugh. Okay. First of all, this is actually the charger you're supposed to use for Draconic Evolution stuff. I was using a different energy infuser type dealio, but, I don't know. This is what you're supposed to use. Basically, the reason it has power is because if you haven't guessed or don't remember or whatever, there's actually a Tesseract right below this. And it's kind of cool. You just toss it in and woo, it's charged. And it's kind of a thing. It normally doesn't go that fast, but it has this cool little graphic when it's charging things. Anyway, I just wanted to point that to you. The next thing is that the town. Holy crap, what in the world? Alright, so let me tell you what I've done. The only thing that I've done is I changed out the marble for netherrack. That was me. The rest was done on its own. Yes, even this middle part. Now you see this is moved. Do you really think I would take a chance at breaking this and moving it or anything? No. No way am I going to do that. This is done on its own. I don't know. I think this is kind of like a sign that, hey, we're done building now, so become a town square thing. I don't know. It's weird. But there are a lot of demons around the area. Our town is growing, and Demon Town is now a totally netherrack and demon-looking like thing. Perfect. So, today we're going to be messing with some Draconic Evolution stuff. We're going to take a break from blood magic. I mean, in the future, we're going to step back to it and get some automation and some of the other stuff that you guys are probably interested in seeing. But I've spent quite a few episodes on it already, and I don't want to, I don't know, keep going with one subject kind of deal. So we're going to break it up a little bit. We're going to go and delve into Draconic Evolution. Now, there is one very specific thing. Spoiler. If you know what I can make with this, then you'll know what we're doing today. Anyway, so there's one thing that I was told I should get that I never actually did. I don't know why I never got it. I read the comment. It was like, yes, I need one of those. And then I just never did. I don't know. Anyway, so this thing is called the Charm of Dislocation. Enhanced Charm of Dislocation. Then you have the Charm of Dislocation. This one, basically, it's just a teleporter type deal. It's a thing you can do to teleport stuff. And I'll show you how it works here in a minute, but this is the recipe. You need a Wyvern core, which means you need a Nether Star. It's not too big of a deal. It's not that hard to make. This guy isn't all that difficult either. It's actually fairly simple, given what it does for you. It's amazing. But I've already gone through and gotten everything that I needed. So now we have the Enhanced Charm of Dislocation. I think in my chat, actually, I just got Enderman got nothing. Created a dislocator. That was for the first one. I literally just did it. I was for this guy right here. Charm of Dislocation gives you that achievement. Anyway, so what you can do is that first, you see how it says when I hover over it to the left, there's a little tooltip that says Fuel 0. It does require a fuel source, but relax. It's not a really bad one. Fuel 0. Add fuel. Oh, Ender Pearls. That's all you need? Yep, that's it. Just a whole bunch of Ender Pearls. It's Ender Pearls per transport. And we can just kind of load this thing up with like a lot of them. And it's pretty cool. Add fuel. Just like that. You see the Ender Pearls in my hotbar going down? And now my inventory, I have lots and lots and lots of them. Anyway, so I'll end up adding like a whole bunch of them here. But the basic idea is, okay, we have this. Let's add new. Wait, cancel that for now. We're going to stand right here, right inside my thing. Add new. This is home base. Wait, let's name it XOGUIVERSE. XOGUIVERSE. Is that how I spelled it? No. Wait. This, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyway, so then once you say commit, it'll pop it right down here. And then you can lock it so you can't accidentally change it or, you know, anything like that. Now, if this is unlocked, I could go over here and then I could just right click and be like, oh, I'm back. I'm back. Wait, what does this do? Right click. Oh, I'm back. What? And then you can hold shift and scroll wheel. Oh, I guess I need to add another one. Now, in order to open the GUI, you have to shift and right click. Something I should mention. So let's go to another location. Where else do we want to go? Actually, you know what? The demon town is a little bit far away. Let's go ahead and spawn ourselves right on top of the demon block. Or the portal block, I mean. And we can go shift right click, add new, demon town. Perfect. Commit. And now I can lock both of these, like I said, just so we don't accidentally do something. And then when you shift and scroll wheel, it'll change between them. And go up and then down. Up and then down. You see the tooltip is changing? Sweet. So then I can go back to my base really, really easily. It's amazing. I love it. Anyway, so that's the basic idea of that. Now, this right here is part of a very interesting thing. Resurrection Stone, what in the world? Yeah, let's take a look at what I want to do in this episode. All right? Now, Ritual of Draconic Resurrection. I did some research. I looked some things up, people, and I learned some stuff. Basically, this brings back the Ender Dragon. He is a different Ender Dragon, and apparently he gets harder every time you do it. I mentioned this in the past, and somebody else left a comment saying he thinks it's only the, there's a word, regeneration is increased on him every time. And I'm not sure exactly how that works or whatnot, but we should be okay. We should be okay. I mean, we do have full draconic everything, so it shouldn't be a problem to take this guy down. And every time you kill one of these dragons, he drops a dragon heart. Now, these dragon hearts are used to make the awakened stuff, the awakened draconium ingots. Now, you don't exactly see this. You actually get these. When you kill the dragon and use the heart in the little ritual thing, you get these. So then you convert them back into awakened draconium ingots, and then you can make the stuff. Now, I am going to go through. It only requires one resurrection stone. Only one to bring back the dragon. But I want to bring him back 4 times. Because I already killed the first one, and I missed that heart completely. I didn't know what it meant. I saw the little message in chat. I was like, crap, what does that mean? And then somebody told me. And I was a little bummed out because I missed the heart. Now I have to bring back the dragon 4 times and kill him 4 times to get 4 hearts. And then we're going to do this ritual thing to get a bunch of awakened draconium ingots. Now, with those ingots, I actually want to make the helmet, the chest plate, the pants, the boots. All right, so I'll have my full set of armor. No problem, no big deal. I also want to make the pickaxe. I'm going to skip this guy first, but I do need an axe, so I might end up going for it. But first, we're going to do the pickaxe, the shovel, the sword, and the bow. And then we're going to use some of them for the Draconic Staff of Power. We're going to go all the way, straight to the end, man. We're going to get the best thing in the game, the best tool there is. And this is why I wanted to get these other things first. I want to make sure I have enough. I did the math, and I should have enough for this and the axe. But I don't know if I need to use it for the axe. I'm not sure. Because if this thing does what it says, I looked this up a little bit, and this can break any block, and it can damage enemies. So it says one tool to do it all. Mind, battle, and death. So it sounds amazing, and I want to use it like a lot. I really do. And, but I'm not 100% that it'll chop down trees. It does say any block in the game, but just to make sure, I'm going to save some of my awakened ingots in case I do have to make one of these as well. But I'm pretty sure this will take care of that. And then after that, I'm just going to go ahead and get the Draconic Flux Capacitor too, because this thing holds 250 million. I charge this thing once, and I'm pretty much good for the rest of the game. Pretty much what that's going to end up being like. And this is not something I even need, because I haven't even come close to draining this thing completely, except when I had to charge these Draconium blocks. That was pretty much it. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, this thing, charge armor and hotbar. You can put regular Draconium blocks in your hotbar, and it will turn them into charged Draconium blocks. Just a little mention there. Anyway, so enough explanation while we're looking at this stuff. I need to go to the end and actually set some things up. I'm going to set everything up, get everything ready, and we're going to take a look at the first dragon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it is time to bring back a dragon. But before I go into that, I did want to show you exactly how to make this resurrection stone, because this is the most expensive part of this thing. You need 4 mob souls, 4 nether stars, a whole bunch of draconic cores. You know, like, it's kind of crazy. It's so much stuff. Anyway, the basic idea is that these things are expensive. So if you're planning on doing something like this, just farm out the mob souls as early as you can so you don't have to worry so much about getting them all at one time like I did. Now, I did make it easier for myself and actually add on the Reaper 5 enchant to this guy. And the basic idea behind how to do that, since some of the enchantment tables don't actually show it in their list, is to just regular enchant gold swords. Gold is more enchantable, so you're more likely to get the good enchants like Reaper. And after that, you just use the disenchantment table, the disenchanter. There you go. To take it off and put it on books, you can combine them together to get all the way up to 5 and all that good stuff. And then you can just throw the book right onto your sword and you're good to go. Anyway, so the basic idea behind this is that you need, you know, 1 resurrection stone, 4 obsidian, 4 glowstone, 4 diamond blocks. You don't need that. 4 charged draconium blocks and 12 pillar quartz blocks. And this is pretty much how you set it up. You got that shape, and then you got this guy, lighten up the area, which is awesome. And then here is where the image in the tablet might become a little bit confusing, maybe. But the basic idea is that you leave 2 spots, 2 blank spots here, and you go up 2. 1 for these. And then here you go straight diagonal, you leave 1 space, and then you go up 2. 2 out here, 1 here, 2 out here, 1 here, and then 2 out here, and 1 here. And there's all 12 of your blocks. And then what you do is you take these and these. Now the charged draconium blocks go on the big 4 corners, the tall ones, and then the diamond goes right here. Oh, that's not that's wrong. That's the wrong place. Now, this is basically what it's going to look like when it's done. But nothing's happening. That's because you got to come right here and right click. Ooh, it's doing stuff. Oh man, back up. I don't want lightning. How's it? It's the end, man. How are you lightning? Where are you coming from? All over the place. Holy crap, look at that. That's cool. I like that. That's really cool. Which, by the way, I had to go out and find another comet. That's very, very, very loud. Hopefully that works. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's just turn down all of the sounds for now. It's still a little bit loud. I don't know. It might not be that loud for you guys. Anyway, I did have to go out and find another comet because I needed a lot more draconium. Anyway, so this thing charges up just like this. It'll keep lightning things, and you'll know when it's done. Trust me, because you'll lose everything, and it's crap. I hate it. But it's kind of the cost of bringing back an Ender Dragon. You know, it's kind of a thing. Anyway, so it takes a little while to charge up, but once it's done, you'll see there's a little bit of a boom. You see these guys are coming back all over the place. You have to, you know, destroy them all over again. You know, I never checked my system to see if I accidentally got the heart from the last dragon. That's something I probably should check, just to see if I have it. But in any case, I need more than one, so we're just going to do this a few more times. And I'm not going to show you every fight. There it is. Look, shooting up into the sky, spawning an Ender Dragon. And then this guy, it's all green. Oh, boom. See, it disappeared and the Ender Dragon is spawned. And then he's getting health and everything. I mean, this is kind of normal stuff. Now we have an Ender Dragon again. Ooh, boom. Now, there's also another thing. If you remember, this guy is a little more vicious. He comes right at you, and you try to touch him at all, he blows you away. Like, you can't even get close to this guy. Anyway, if you remember the trouble I had with the bow when I killed the first Ender Dragon, how it kept glitching like over and over again, and it wouldn't let me shoot. If you hold Shift and right click and just switch back to rapid fire, it should fix it. That's what happened to me. I was, you know, in my creative world, I was kind of going around trying to just explore what will work, what won't. These explosions aren't even hurting me. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? I was kind of playing around a little bit with it just to see what would work best and how to do all this good stuff. And it happened with actually the better bow, the better draconic bow. I was playing around with that guy, which, by the way, it's awesome. And it did that same thing, and I ended up, I don't know, I was trying to go down, and I was right-clicking, trying to shoot the guy, and I ended up rapidly switching my fire mode just like that. I don't know, it was a little bit of a thing, but it seemed to fix that problem, which is really cool. So I accidentally found the fix. Oh, see, just like that. It happened again. Stop trying to punch me, man. I'm just trying to shoot your crystals that are healing you. Anyway, so the other thing about these dragons is that they're actually very hard to hit. The hitbox seems to be only on their head, which I'll show you here in a second if I can destroy enough of these guys. Oh, goodness gracious. Which, by the way, sharpshooter is pretty cool. If I switch it to sharpshooter and I can hold it down, you zoom in. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I like a whole lot. Boom. Oh, wait. Sharpshooter. That's awesome. I think it also makes the arrow fire in like a straight line. Ooh, glitchy. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, goodness. Okay, I hit him once. That was a big hit, too. Oh, I think I destroyed some of the crystals. I wasn't paying attention to his health bar. Ooh, that was very laggy. Come on, man. It's pretty hard to hit this guy, which is another reason I'm not really going to show you all of the dragons. I just wanted to show you the first one so you can see what he looks like, because he looks really cool. Good work on the to the mod authors and stuff. This guy, he looks pretty amazing. But I can't hit him. I can't hit him. He's like invulnerable to arrows everywhere but his head. It's weird. Just die already, man. He switches directions and stuff. It's crazy. I'm glad I have infinity on this thing. If you look at the bow, it actually says enchants are twice as effective on this bow, and I have power 5. I don't know how infinity 1 is like doubly better. I don't know how that works, but the power 5, so it's kind of like having power 10 on your bow, which is really cool. I like this bow because I'm not even letting go of right click. It just automatically fires it when it's ready. Oh, got another one. You came right at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Ooh, rapid fire. Thank you. Did I hit you? No? Nope. Okay, come on, man. That's the only problem. Like, if you're holding right click and then you go down, it'll actually switch your fire modes rapidly like that. Oh, rapid fire. So you actually have to let go to go down, or you could just double tap space and fall, which is another way to do it. But, ooh, if you're not used to doing that, it's a little hard to get used to. But anyway, this is dragging on, and this conversation is getting a bit dry. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to the very end of this guy so I can show you about other stuff. Did I just hit my own arrow? How does that work? Oh, I missed an opportunity. Anyway, I'll be right back. All right, so there's the Ender Dragon. He's almost dead, and I am happy to announce that I have found a way to hit this guy. He's still trying to come after me, so, like, all right, fine, hit me. You happy? Now fly away. Okay, good. Now, when he's flying around, you can actually fly, like, right into his tail and hit him with a sword. Just like that. Okay. Okay, freeze. There we go. Now, that is just definitely a way to do it. That is one way to knock him down, because he has such a small amount of a hitbox. It's ridiculous. Like, it's just absolutely crazy, the limited amount of a hitbox that he has. So I had to figure out a way to actually hit him. Now, it seems like his wings have, you know, obviously if there was a real dragon, his wings would be something to avoid. So naturally here they tried to mimic that, because the wings are just kind of crazy too. You know, so I flew into his tail and hit him in the butt. It's kind of a thing. Anyway, so here's what the heart looks like. And right now you see it's technically awakened right now. It's active right now. And it's, I don't know, I guess this little animation is supposed to simulate it gaining energy. I'm not sure. But what it's actually doing is, if I had enough stuff for the ritual, I could do the ritual right now. Well, I could have done it right then. And then, yeah, it would have been active. Now, there's a way to do it afterwards, so that's not a big deal. And, you know, I'll get into that in a little bit. I'll show you how that stuff works. But just know that you could have done the ritual that I'll show you in a little while from the floating right after you kill him. Just a thing that you can do. Just not easy because it's not on the ground. Anyway, the basic idea is that now I need to get 3 more of these guys. So I'm going to go spawn some dragons, and if anything different happens, like if they get, I don't know, grow an extra 2 wings, or if they look different or anything like that, I will bring it back so you can see what they look like. or see what they're doing. But overall, I'm just killing a bunch of dragons, and it's really not that big of a deal. So I'm going to do all of this off camera because you don't need to see me kill 4 dragons. And we really want to get this better gear. So I'm going to go take care of that, and I will see you back in a little bit. All right, that little sword trick I told you about does not seem to work for the second dragon. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but so far now I'm playing with the idea of just waiting for him to come to me and kind of hitting him this way. I'm just going to wait for him to hit me because that seems to be the only time I can actually hit him is when he's trying to kill me head on. And I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It seems to be working so far. So just stand in the same spot, wait for him to come at you, and then time the shot of your bow at him, and you should be okay. I don't know. I'll let you know how this goes for the other dragons as well. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Oh, didn't hit him. All right. Well, I have found another tactic. You can wait for him still, and then when he starts coming at you, you can back up and try to match his speed as best you can while backing up. And then swing at him. And you see right there, I actually hit him twice. And that seems to be, it's not perfect. It's not awesome. It's still a pain in the butt to hurt these guys because they bounce you around all the time. But it does seem to be more effective than waiting for him to come at you and shoot him with a bow. So that's working on this third dragon. So we're going to see exactly how well it works on the fourth to see if it's consistent at all. Well, that's interesting. Well, that was an adventure. Alright, so I just took down 4 resurrected dragons, and I learned a few things. Here's the 4 places. Now, number 1, you notice my coordinates. I don't know the exact numbers, but I did try. I tried to put one, I don't know if it was over here. No, it was right here. So here's the hole. And this says that I was too far away from 0, 0. So you got to pay attention to that and just kind of bring it. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact because you see right here, I mean, I'm almost 50 away from 0, 0, and it still worked in this case. But when I was way over there, it said too far away from 0, 0. So just pay attention to that. If that's what it says, move it closer to 0, 0. Pretty self-explanatory there. Now, the next thing is how to beat these guys. Their hitboxes seem to be very, very low. Now, I showed you a few different techniques. None of them seems to be consistent, but they all seem to work at certain times. It's a little bit finicky and you got to work with it and figure it out for yourself. But the basic idea is that one of the ways is that you can fly up through his tail basically and swing at him with a sword. The other 2 rely on you waiting for him to come to you. And once he starts charging at you, then you can either back up and swing your sword as much as you possibly can to try to hit him. Or you can use a bow and try to shoot him in the face. And one of those should damage him a little bit. But that's the basic idea. I didn't really get too much further. I'm happy because I do have 5. I did have one in my system. I thought I looked earlier, but it appears that I didn't. I didn't see it then, but it was in my system. So I have 5 of them now. And so we're going to have a little bit of excess Awakened Draconium. But I'm going to show you how this works. And the basic idea first is that you want to put everything on your bar. You have the heart, you have the TNT, you have the redstone torch, and then you have the cores. We don't need a shovel at the moment. Now, once you have this, let's go ahead and spread these out. You want these in 16s. That is if you want to get the most out of your dragon heart. You want 16 draconic cores and you want to stack like this. Now, with all this on your hotbar, you can drop the heart. Well, wait, first turn off your magnet because you need it off. Drop your heart, place down TNT, and blow it up. And you'll see what happens here in just a second. It'll reactivate that heart just like that. Then you drop 16 cores on the ground and it'll suck them in. Here in a second, it'll start sucking everything in. Once it sucks them in, you go to your charged draconium blocks and place down 4 of them. Hopefully this one's close enough. I don't know if it is. I really, really hope it's close enough. We're going to find out. Good thing I have 5 hearts, huh? I think it will. Ooh, boom. Oh, there we go. And now we have the Awakened Draconium blocks. And it really is that simple. I don't need that many. I just need a 1 by 1. Thank you. And now we have the Awakened Draconium blocks. We can put these right in a crafting grid. And we have the Awakened Draconium ingots. 9 per. So you get 36 of these things just from 1 heart. So now we can just kind of repeat this process. and do this as many times as we need to. Let's go ahead and put those on there. Boom. And then drop. And then go to this. It'll get them sucked in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll see it spreading its love all over these things to awaken these charged draconium blocks. They do have to be charged. And you see right here, as soon as it does the boom, we'll have some more. And it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be good stuff. So I'm just going to let this finish up. I'm going to gather my awakened. I'm going to get everything. And then I will meet you back at the base so we can start making some of this good stuff. All right. Now, I am back. I am back. Lots of things have happened. All right. So I already told you I wanted to get all this stuff. That's no surprise, but this stuff requires a lot of other stuff. Now I got all the awakened, all of the awakened draconium ingots that I need, but I also needed a whole bunch of nether stars. You see this right here? That's 4 for 1 awakened core. But if you look at this, you need 1 for the helmet, 1 for the chest plate, 1 for the legs, 1 for the boots, 1 for each of the tools. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous everything you need for this stuff. And you also need 1 here. So that's 4 nether stars per awakened core. And 1 for the, draconic energy core. Not to mention all of the draconium ingots. Oh, goodness gracious. There's a lot of stuff. So I actually had to go and find another comet. Destroy that. Finish destroying everything else. Holy crap. So much work. So much work. But I prepped everything. I should have everything I need. But I want to show you this first. Because I went in and actually got a mob soul of a wither skeleton. Now, if you don't know, when you catch one of these guys in a safari ball, it's actually just a skeleton. Oh, no, here. Safari? It's just a skeleton. It doesn't differentiate between regular skeletons and wither skeletons. So you have to actually bring this guy into the nether if you want a consistent amount of these guys. So I just went in and did that for a little while until I got a mob soul of a wither skeleton. And these guys do differentiate between the two. So I get pure nether skeleton. What? Wither skeletons. And that's how I'm getting a whole bunch of wither skulls. Now I'm back up to 136. Now, mind you, that's after I got the 40... What did I need? 44, I believe. So 44 nether stars. So you times that by 3. That's how many skulls I used. And I still have that many left. This thing is going nuts. It's going mad. It's crazy. It's awesome. I love it. Also, since that's now there and that's not affected by the switch, that's a steady supply of XP and items. So I had to make sure that I actually could store all of the XP. So I went ahead and hooked up a liquid XP bedrockium drum right here. So now all the stuff that's going into here, that small amount of XP that's, being pumped in, it can be stored here and it's not going to overflow my system or anything, and it's not going to cause any problems. So that's good stuff. Anyway, so let's get to this because I am running out of time in this episode. We're just going to run through and see if I can't make everything. First of all, the helmet. Did that just take it off? It sure did. Look at that. It took it right off of me. That's perfect. All right, draconic helm. It has 1 million out of 10 million. Why? Because this guy has the 1 million. That is how much? It's times 10. You get times 10 the energy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So let's go ahead and take off the rest of my gear. And if I go in here and just kind of plop these guys in here, it'll work just fine. So there's that. And then we have the legs. And then we have the chest plate. Now the tools are just a little bit different. But let's put these guys on real quick. Ooh. Fancy frog hat. Hold on. Let's take off my frog hat. Remove hat. Done. Fancy. I don't know. I actually kind of like the other one a little bit better. But this one is definitely better armor. So, wait. Nope. I'm supposed to be super duper, like, so much faster. Whoa. Okay, yeah. I'm a bit faster. I'm also supposed to be able to run up 1 high blocks, which is just something I have really, really been missing. Yep, sure can. Look, it's a ramp, man. I just ramped it. Woo! Anyway, so let's go back over here and start making some of these. Ooh, I almost flew over. Going so fast that my game is glitching. It's a thing. So, The next thing, if you look at this guy, the Draconic Staff of Power is something I want to get. This is, like I told you, I want to get this before I go in and get the axe, because the axe is not necessary. But I need the pickaxe, the sword, and the shovel. So let's get the pickaxe, the sword. Where are you at, sword? And the shovel. And I also want the bow, because the bow is good, and I have this one here. Ooh, you know what? I didn't take off the enchantments before I used them. Let's do that for the bow at least. That way I can actually put them back on the other gear. Anyway, so I just lost some enchantments. Tip, when you do this, take off your enchantments so you can reuse them. But let's go ahead and go to the bow. Now we have the Draconic Bow, which is really, really cool. So now we can go to the Staff of Power. And I did be sure to make the extra one of those. And now we have the Draconic Staff of Power. This thing is crazy. It's supposed to be all the tools in one. And this is gonna be nuts. Now look, my hotbar's cleared up. It's perfect. It's wonderful. And it looks like I have enough for the axe if I need it. But I also want to make this guy, which I did not prep. I'm gonna have to get some more nether stars and stuff. But I am gonna get the higher tier Draconic Flux Capacitor. If I can ever manage to fill this thing completely up with energy, I will be good to go. Pretty much forever. But I should be able, this thing should be like super quick. Let's test this. And you see there, size is 1 by 1, dig depth is 1, attack AoE is 3 by 3, void chunk is false. I don't even know how to manage this guy. I don't know how to get into, do you like shift right click or, okay, that's changing the size. And you can go all the way up to a 9 by 9 dig. Whoa, instant. Ooh, wow. Holy moly. Wow. Oh. Woo. That's a big hole, man. Holy crap. I just almost killed myself. Anyway, so we'll definitely be playing with this a little bit more in the future. I'm going to figure out how it works. I'm going to make my flux capacitor. I'm going to see if I need to make the axe. And in the next episode, I will be sure to show you everything that I'm here. I don't know. We'll go through it again, because it's a lot of fun and I'm amazing now. So anyway, if you liked the episode, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more, you want my videos sent directly to you, then don't forget to subscribe. Comment, favorite, share if you feel like you want to. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.